What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to give y'all some real important game real quick because I see a lot of us make this mistake, and we got to be wiser in how we think and how we move, myself included. Um, we got to stop seeing things at a glance, or seeing things in a moment, or hearing things in a moment, and automatically feeling like we can take that in and assess 100% what that moment means or what that glance might mean. And y'all might be saying, man, what are you talking about? What do you mean by that? I'm speaking about how we might look at a picture, we might look at a photograph, and even on some visual stuff, and I'll get to that too. But we might look at a photograph and see the way that somebody's looking in the picture, see the way that another person is positioned in the picture, and we would take that as, man, that's messed up. Oh man, look. Oh man. Oh wow. She's not happy. He's not happy. Oh, you could look and see, and we don't always take into account of how quick a moment occurs. A moment is just that. It's such a quick instant in time where that had before that moment happened, there were so many millions of other mannerisms and looks and smiles and facial expressions and just changes that took place right before that moment, and millions and millions more that take place after that moment. So you may see a picture where there's somebody um, celebrating something and they're happy. They standing there and they happy and smiling, and the person they next to is smiling hard. Then you see a person in the background of the picture, and they might be looking like frowned up. So the caption will be, "Oh, anytime you're doing something good, it's always gonna be a hater. It's always somebody you know." Then the comments come down where it's, "Oh yeah, that probably was her best friend. Look how she looking. She don't even know her friend think about her like that." But you talking about a snapshot, a flash in one moment that might have caught that person who could have possibly just been cracking up laughing the same way, and their facial expression kind of changed, or somebody said something else, or they were thinking about something else. It's been a lot of times where, I've been looking right at somebody, or somebody's been looking right at me, and they have a look, and you make, "Hey man, what's wrong with you? Why you looking at me like that? Or why you looking at them people like that?" And they go, "Oh no, I wouldn't even looking at them. I was like just thinking about something else, man. Have something else on my mind." But you happen to be looking in that direction. And when that picture snap, that's why it's a flash. That picture snap is so quick. And we make the mistake. We take that and say, see. Oh, look how sad he looks. They don't have a happy marriage. Oh, she's miserable. Oh, I can tell that he's abusive. Look at how he's holding her arm on this picture. They might have just been playing around and like, "Girl, stop playing with me." Ha ha, and bust out laugh. We don't know. So we got to stop thinking we can assess somebody's entire life just based on what you saw in a blink. Same with sound bites from a visual point of view. See, the enemy uses sound bites to deceive the people when they want to paint a negative picture of another individual. So they won't take the exact context of what the person said, or they won't play the entire thing of what the person said. They'll take an excerpt, a little sound bite out, and they'll play that something that they can twist the meaning of and manipulate the interpretation of, and we at home going, see, man, did you hear what he said? No, he said, um, I hate women. See? And you didn't catch the whole part where he said, um, it's a lot of people in this world that mistakenly feel like I hate women. And they just took the I hate women part. So it's so many slick ways that that the enemy uses to deceive us, even with pictures as well. But when we deceive ourselves because we think we can read, not read a book, not read words, but we think we've mastered the ability to read people, you cannot possibly fully assess a person's life off of one little moment that was captured in a photograph. That's not wise. We can't do that. And it also puts a negative atmosphere out there because there are other people who may not be as wise that will take to what you're saying and they will run with it and agree with it. Yeah, you know what, you're right. Yeah, look at her. She look like, oh no, she's hurting. She's dying inside. No, she ain't. She's fine. He's fine. And even if you connect and hit the home run and you was right in that particular instance, the truth of the matter is, it's really none of our business. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all keep that in mind, man, as you move forward. You can hang around people all your life. You can be around somebody every day and not fully be able to know what's going on and what's in their heart. How many friends that people have friends that commit suicide and you never know because they seem happy, they put on a face around you. So you definitely can't assess things off of one little piece, man. Let's be smarter than that. All right, man, I'll catch y'all later on. Peace and love.